Hey, welcome in, Gov fans. It's finally football time. A little Jamboree action here from Mike Whitefield, home of the William Blount Governors. They're hosting this year. They'll host the basketball Jamboree in November also. So double duties here for the Governors. In the first quarter of action, it'll be William Blount taking on the new team of Eagleton Royals. Second quarter, we'll have the skills competitions where they'll have a punt competition, a throw, a kick, a 40-yard dash for linemen, 40-yard dash for the skill position players. Then the third quarter, which we will not broadcast, will be Alcoa and Heritage, and then the final quarter will be Greenback taking on Maryville. A little 15-minute of action, I think, is how many minutes they'll do. Maybe 12, I'm not sure. Just a glimpse, it's really just a little foreshadowing of the season, Stan.
Yeah, kind of like a dress rehearsal.
Yep.
Is what it is. Because as a matter of fact, all these teams have probably had at least 2, maybe 3 scrimmages. They're more valuable to them than what tonight is. But you do get in front of the big crowd tonight, the lights on, and of course, it's just kind of like a dress rehearsal for next Friday night as it kicks off. It's hard to believe. Yeah,
next Friday night here at Mike Whitefield, they'll be renaming the stadium, Stan, after long assistant coach.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to do it next Friday night.
Is it not?
I think it's a little bit like the next home game.
Okay,
so
it'll be
maybe September 8th.
Fourth game.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, so
But yes,
next week,
Skip Murren.
Skip Murren, will be named after a longtime assistant coach and longtime freshman coach here, and I think he even came from Lanier before that.
He was head coach at Lanier, and when Lanier closed, he was the last head coach at Lanier, and he had some success down there. I had the privilege of having Skip as a teacher, and then also as a colleague. When I came to work here, worked with Skip a long time. So
as you see the Govs come through the tunnel, they got the new field house they coming out of down in the left end zone. And then on tonight, they got the navy tops, white helmets, and the orange breeches, Carter.
As you guys were saying, kind of a tune-up game. It really is a good opportunity to knock the rust off playing in front of big crowds because with those scrimmages, it's really only parents, a few students here and there. So it'll be interesting to see how these guys play in front of a larger crowd as we get rolling into the season.
Yeah, and really you don't get probably as many as you have tonight, because of all the schools, 6 different schools represented here tonight. And it looks like the captains will come out to the middle of the field for Eagleton. It'll be Click and Clemmer. For William Blount, it'll be Clark and Cortez.
And Clemmer, a familiar name.
Yeah, Nathan Clemmer was here as a freshman. His brother Trey graduated here. His brother Matthew came through as a sister Caitlin before that. So Clemmer's a long legacy, if you guys will recognize that name.
Of course, this is an opportunity for the officials to work too, and of course, most of them have worked scrimmages as well. But it's a little more, scrimmages are, as Carter said, not a lot of people here, not as business-like as tonight will be. There's a lot of things that they try to work on, maybe with scrimmages, controlled stuff, where it'll be more like game-like situations tonight.
A lot of new things for Eagleton as this is their first year of varsity action. They've had a couple JV seasons under head coach Philip Shadowins, but he took off and went out to take the offensive line job at Catholic, and then got thrown into being a co-head coach over there. So looks like Eagleton will get the ball first. They'll be moving right to left here on AM 1470 and right to left on your Gov Nation Network.
And I'm pretty
broadcast.
sure, Robbie, we don't do live kicks, do we?
No, I think they just start at 25 or 20.
And then punts are like 40. They just do 40 yards, I believe, or something. Or maybe they let them punt, but it's dead.
Yeah, and it's dead where it lands.
Yeah.
So
rush.
Eagleton in white tops with royal blue pants. They'll get the first opportunity. And Jeff Cortez, his second year at William Blount, is the defensive coordinator, and he'll send his troops out there. This will be the first full year on offense. When the offense takes the field, you'll see the gun bow from Coach Claybo, everything out of the gun. We'll get to see that. It'll start at the 30, Stan.
Okay, yeah.
Got a couple players out for William Blount, and one number change. Number 59 will be Caleb Hatcher. If you see him on there, if you see 59 making the tackle, that's Caleb. And a couple injuries. But next week against Austin East, we'll open it up here be a little bit different. Cortez will start at outside linebacker right here.
Wow.
Clemmer brings his troops up to the line. 30 seconds left on the play clock, as you'll see those in the end zone a couple times. Click stands to the left of Clemmer in the shotgun, 5 yards behind the center. Two guys move, it's a false start or something, or illegal shift. It doesn't matter. William Blount tackle for loss. It's going to be Taco, I believe, with the tackle for loss. As Colton Relation, there's a name you might remember, some William Blount people. He's going to be tackled for a 4-yard loss, so they'll decline the penalty.
Oh, yeah.
Might just be a 3-yard loss. We'll see where they spot it.
He's got it spotted at the 26, I believe.
Yeah, so 4-yard.
Colton Relation, they tried to run just the jet sweep right there, Robbie, and William Blount, a great job of stringing it out.
So it'll be a loss of 4.
Almost 5, like 4.5 to 5. So.
Yeah, and that was Caden Donnelly.
We have
on the tackle.
I'm not sure what the officials are doing here. I mean, there's some issue with the clock, or.
Yeah, the scoreboard was out tonight, or all day today. And Cup finally got it working, but now it don't look like it's rolling.
Might have to keep it on the field tonight.
Or somehow I think they can keep it up here, and just Mike will have to tell them.
Okay.
There it goes. Never mind. They just didn't start it. Here we go. 2nd and 14 for the Royals. Clemmer, low snap, gets a handle, rolling to his right. Going to be pursued and throws it incomplete. Nice play getting rid of it, as Hatcher was there with about 3 other Governors.
Yeah, bad snap right there. Really blew up the play. Clemmer was running from the start, and you had defenders all over him.
There's your Heartland Roofing replay.
Really no receiver over there in that area either, but.
Yeah, it could have been called for intentional grounding. As you know, there's a few new rules, Stan. We'll go over those this year as we tell. One of the main things is holding penalties.
Or any kind of penalty behind the
line of scrimmage goes back to the just from the line of scrimmage. So
that's a good thing for high school.
Yep. 3rd down and 14 for the Royals. In the gun, Clemmer. Click to his left. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Dump pass over here to King. He will break a tackle, but not get enough for a first down. It'll bring up 4th down and 4 at the 36-yard line. We'll see what Coach Stephen Childs does.
He's going to keep his offense on the field on me. I mean, at Jamboree, why not?
Yep.
So 4th and 4.
Cortez blitzed on that play. Good pickup there by, I believe it was the running back. Left the receiver open on the outside.
So they get the play call in here once again on 4th and 4. They got to get right to the 40, so we'll see.
Yeah, hold your water here. Don't jump. 15 on the play clock, as I saw a bad glare there. Clemmer tries to get William Blount to jump. They won't. Now he takes it. Now there's going to be a timeout call by Coach Childs, and he may punt.
He may punt it. He looks like he might be sending somebody out here. I'm a little so shocked at
I
this,
wouldn't
Robbie.
punt. No, there's no reason. Well, he is. He's going to punt.
Unless he wants to make sure he sees his defense tonight. No, I mean, you think about it. I mean, it only took a minute off the clock, but, Rob, you get on like an 8-minute drive here, you could almost swallow. I have seen that happen where the one team's almost dominated.
Yeah, like last year, William Blount, the whole first, they had 2 possessions. Maryville got the ball 1 time, right?
Yeah.
William Blount had it twice.
And so, but that would be the only reason I would punt, but we'll see. But.
And like you say, Eagleton, they're definitely undermanned. They're just a double-A school against a 6A team. William Blount, not the best 6A team, but still 6A compared to double-A is a big jump.
Well, and then you got to remember they are a double-A team in their first year of varsity. So they're kind of just building the program, Robbie, as well.
Yeah, so they might have a few SESI seniors as, that online school. They play through Eagleton. But, I mean, other than that, you have no seniors walking the halls over at Eagleton.
Looks like
Career Academy.
Looks like Gabe Steinbach will be back to punt. Randy Reed stands at his own 25 to field the punt, and he'll move up to about the 28 now.
No rushing on this, and then there's no return.
Low snap. Left-footed kick is kind of off the side. Will go out of bounds around the 35-yard line. That's where the Govs will get to see the offense for the first time for the Governors. They'll be moving left to right away from the church with 10:49 left here in the opening quarter at the 2023 Maryville Orthopedic Jamboree.
28-yard punt, Robbie. No return on that, obviously. No return.
Cortez will come out with split backs. It'll be Klein. We'll call him AK. And Darius Brooks, wearing number 2, will stand to the left. One receiver at the top of your screen, I believe is Dabrowski, but I can't tell. Handoff. Klein straight ahead. Big yardage. Gets about 8.
Yeah, almost up to the 44, Robbie. It's going to be close to 8, as you said. So
Actually, that receiver at the top is going to be Hunter Stewart. And at the bottom is Dabrowski, Gavin Dabrowski, the older Dabrowski. We didn't get to see him last year as he was still in Oregon stand during football. Darius Brooks going to be tackled for a loss.
Yeah.
Good penetration there by the Knights.
Number 9 back there. And I
Don't have a 9.
I don't have a 9 on my roster, so can't call that out. But it's a good job by him getting in the backfield. It looks like he's one of the linebackers, the outside linebacker here on this side.
3rd and 4. Cortez takes it, keeps it himself. He's got running room to the right. Needs a block from Darius. He'll get it. Now Cortez takes off 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Touchdown, Governors, Brent Cortez.
Good job. They got the Ian sealed over here, Robbie. He had needed that one block, and Cortez pointed it.
Here's your Heartland Roofing replay.
Yeah, that was a great pull there by Brett. Seeing it get blown up from the start on Aiden, and he'll take it all the way.
That's your Red Tech LG touchdown. And the first one of the season.
So here goes a chance to, once again, Robbie, I think there's no rushing on this, right?
Right.
They just do a kick.
Clark will snap it. Cortez will hold it, and Plemons will kick it, the sophomore. Snap is good. Hold is good. The kick is up. It is no good. Off to the right, as it'll be 6-0 with 9:56 to go here in the opening quarter. We'll take a 30-second break. All right, second possession here for the Knights as William Blount strikes quick on the third play from scrimmage to make it 6-0. Clemmer with 2 receivers right, 2 left. Running back's a little bit away, so he might flip it to the running back over there. No, he'll bring a jet sweep in motion. Relation. Nice moves, breaking tackles, getting good positive yardage, 3 or 4. Most of that on his own once he got around the edge.
Yeah, he was touching the backfield. Good job right there to evade defenders and get a couple yards, make it second and manageable.
See a couple familiar faces there. Crumpton, number 19 for William Blount. I'm sorry, that's Sellers. 20 is Crumpton on the other side. Another jet sweep, handoff, click up the middle. William Blount's there this time after only a gain of 1 or 2.
Yeah, maybe. It's a good job right there. They faked the sweep, Robbie, and then kind of ran the counter. And Blount was right there to get it. Actually, they gave him 3 all the way up to the 47.
Yeah, that's
Eagleton on the tackle.
That's a pretty good spot right there, Robbie.
very generous spot. That'll make it a third and short.
Did he ever get to
no,
that?
He was a yard.
No.
He was a yard behind that.
I'm not
at
even
least.
sure he got to the 46. He just barely got across the 36, the 35. So brings up 3rd and 3, right?
3rd and 3. Their second third down of the game for the Knights. Clemmer takes it, straight drop. Stands up in the pocket. Outside pass is caught, and enough for a first down will be Fox out there on the right side, getting close to the 42-yard line. Too much cushion out there.
Yeah, trying not to get burnt on the perimeter. Left it open underneath.
So first down of the game for Eagleton. Clemmer has trips to the left. Takes a shotgun snap, hands to Click. Power back's going to get 2 or 3.
Just shy of the 45, close to 3.
Monroe, sophomore, 6'2", 255. Xander Monroe on the tackle there.
Actually, they mark it at the 44, Robbie. So
Yeah, so
only
this
a
one,
couple.
yeah, they only give him 2 this time. Next week, it'll be a 7 o'clock kickoff here against the Road Runners from Austin East. I don't think we've ever played them, Stan.
Not in football.
Played a few in basketball. There's a snap and good pursuit there, and number 12 cutting back into the hole. Nice way to
Coat.
Yep, that's Lane. He's going to get good positive yardage, pick up 5, bring up 3rd and manageable.
Yeah, I've got actually 4 to the 48. So it is going to bring up 3rd down and about 4 yards to go for the Royals. They are near midfield, so I would think, Robbie, barring a loss here, they're going to probably go for it. But I thought they would have done that a while ago. But
yeah, I don't. Kind of surprised in that first possession, but it's a Jamboree. 3rd and 3. Clemmer across the little under the ground.
a little bit behind.
Yeah, probably go for this one.
Yeah, I brought the heat right there on Clemmer. Kind of rushed the pass a little bit. I think if he was able to get his feet set and sit through the pressure, that could have been a completion. But luckily for the Govs, it'll bring up 4th down.
He was going to try to hit Cope right there. So it is.
I say Cope is probably his number 1 target.
Yes.
Maybe Fox, but I'm going to go with Cope.
So 3rd down or 4th down, Robbie. They are going to roll the dice here, at least appear to this time. I think they get 2 timeouts in the quarter, so we'll see if he goes for it here.
It's a fumble, and he's got a fall on it. It'll be turnover on downs as the Knights, with 7 minutes to go here in the opening quarter, will turn it back over to the William Blount offense. Yeah, a couple snapping problems right there on that one.
That one didn't even make it to him.
No, not even halfway. He was lucky to get on it right there.
That was on the ground from the start.
So
Govs with good field position.
Yeah. Anytime you start on your opponent's side of the ball, that's good.
2 receivers stacked at the bottom of your screen. 1 receiver at the top. Split tailbacks with Klein and Brooks. Cortez in the gun starting at the 45. Looking to the right, he's got Clark. Clark gets upfield at the 40 and fumbled the ball. And Eagleton has recovered it. He picked up 5 yards, but then he put it on the ground, and it's a turnover. Didn't put it away, Stan.
Nope.
See if we got a replay. There it is. You see Garrett. And he just lost it.
No, it wasn't helmet to the football or anything.
No, he just kind of lost it.
Haphazard ball carrying there.
Unacceptable.
Well, that's the thing that William Blount will have to avoid.
Yeah, and especially after coming off an 0-10 year.
Yeah, this year.
If you're going to bounce back, you can't have that stuff. That's the things that happened last year. The first 0-10 season in school, 44-year history.
Blount showing blitz up the middle right here.
They're coming. Clemmer picked off.
Oh.
It's Donnelly. He's at the 30. And can't get past Clemmer, but he read it perfectly. Caden Donnelly. They call him Taco. You see him just stand up. Ball might have been deflected. Either way, it's an off-target pass.
Well, off-target pass and staring down one receiver the entire way. Can't have it if you want to complete a lot of passes.
And William Blount quickly back on offense with 6:41 to go here, leading 6-0, first quarter. Their only quarter of action. You have Dabrowski down here at the 20, stacked up receivers. One's a sophomore, one's a senior. Cortez takes it, hands to AK. AK in the hole, finds it 10, down to the 5-yard line. What a run there by Aiden Klein.
They're going to mark, it's going to be a 1st and goal situation for the Governors. So let's just see here if you can work on your your offense here, Robbie, and just pound it in.
Cortez will take it. He will keep it himself. What a juke.
Nice
My
move.
goodness gracious. Oh, and a stiff arm, but he's only going to get a couple down to the 3. You might want to we'll see with this replay, but he put the foot in the ground. I tell you one thing I've noticed in the preseason, Stan, he doesn't look like he's showing any, what's the word I'm looking for, effects from the MCL
injury.
last year.
So that's good. That's good to know. And so he does look but looks a lot more comfortable to me in this offense. Of course, this is the offense he ran at Lenore City.
Handoff. Brooks into the end zone. Touchdown, Governors. That'll make it 12-0. See if they go for 2 here. They are going to go for 2 just to work on something.
Can we do a Jamboree adios? Is that legal?
Yeah, bow and door service, adios.
So I think there was a penalty on there, but William Blount's going to decline it. I'm not sure what it was. I saw the.
Oh, looks like
they are going to kick the extra point.
Yeah, I think that's what you need to work on that.
Especially after you missed the first one.
You need to get him out there and let him do that.
Yeah, only a sophomore, so pretty young kid out there trying to kick extra points and field goals here for the Govs.
No, Brady's a junior now.
Oh.
High snap, but Cortez gets it down. This kick looks good.
Yep.
Over the fence. Nice kick there by Brady. And that'll make it 13-0. We'll take another short break and come back for the fourth possession for the Knights. All right, first down for the Knights. Oh, penetration for the Governors, but a good run there to stay on his feet and pick up 1 yard was Connor Cox.
Yeah, he had to turn his legs a lot to get a yard there. That's tough running. I'll make it 2nd and 9 for the Royals.
Clemmer in the gun. Takes the snap, hands off, running left. Cox this time going backwards.
Nice pursuit. Number 12 for William Blount back there.
Ellis.
And William Blount getting a lot of penetration tonight.
Yeah. Also, I think Nathan Flores also in on the penetration as well. So.
Loss of 4 on the play.
Brings up a 3rd and long for.
3rd and long with 4:45 left here as Nathan gets his call from sideline. I'm not sure if it's Branton or Childs calling the plays. Scott Branton there from Seymour called some plays there. Looking left, stepping up in the pockets. Nathan hit from behind, but it's going to be a positive play.
Well, he got back almost to the original line of scrimmage, maybe a yard. So brings up 4th and long at the 31.
Yeah, that was Logan Witherspoon.
They're going to have to bring out the punt team this time, way in your own territory. Looks like they're going to try and chew as much clock as possible.
Yeah, under 4 minutes here we rind, so I don't know if William Blount, they run a guy. No, they don't. They run him back off. Could be a penalty.
Good kick this time. Randy Reed retreats, but does field it at the 30. They might give him the 31 or 2. So better punt this time. William Blount will bring the first team unit back onto the field. There's a good sign. Number 17, he had a hamstring injury the other day, Aiden Telfer. He caught a touchdown against Sequoia the other night. It's going to be trips to the right. Single tailback is going to be Ray Jackson, a sophomore, and Stan, he'll hit the hole really hard. You'll like the way he runs. It'll be court timeout. Coach Reeves will call timeout, his first. This timeout brought to you by Heartland Roofing here tonight. The Govs up 13-0 against Eagleton College and Career. Is it College Career Academy?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes. College and Career Academy.
College and Career. Same location as the former Eagleton Elementary and Middle School back in the day, over same area.
Yep. So.
And the high school way back in the day. So.
Well, it's the first time it's been a high school.
I thought it was a high school
That's
previously.
Junior high.
Yeah, I don't remember Eagleton.
But it's over there at the middle. So 7 through 12 is what it is. So
yeah, it is now.
Or 6 through 12. 6 through 12.
So, do you count? Does that count their enrollment? The 6?
I don't think so.
Okay, just because it's not. If it has to be 9 through 12 on the same campus.
But I mean, I guess they do have a middle school team and stuff over there. But of course, it was 6 through 8 as a middle school, and then they just added these. They just added it to there. So
Cortez in the gun from his 31-yard line. Will take it. Play action. Looking deep. He's going to chuck it as far as he can. He's got Clark, but he overthrew him.
Yeah. But boy, I tell you what, he had all day, didn't he? He'd like to have that one back.
Yeah, strong arm there by Cortez, though.
That might win the throwing competition. In the next quarter, we'll have the skills competition. As Alcoa's got a transfer in from Independence. Can't think of his name. Here's Cortez. Fakes it one way. Now he's going to roll to his left and get out of bounds. Nope. Yep, gains about 7. Then
The quarterback. Is that the quarterback that
transferred in. Yeah, and he got hurt. I think he got a hand injury. I'm trying to look. Nope, Eli Owens is going to throw for him.
Yeah.
So he was a pitcher. Eli was a pitcher.
So Cortez picked up about 6 yards right there.
3rd and 4 here with 3:28 to go. It's been all William Blount in this quarter, as you expect. Cortez, straight drop, looking across the middle. Now hesitation, rolling to his right. Can he find a receiver? He's got.
We got a penalty coming back. Here's where you're going to see this. Well, they may decline this.
Yeah.
Because he got knocked out. But Robbie, here's where we just seen this first.
Personal foul.
Personal foul, but that would still be all it could be is like a chop block or something. No, it wouldn't be a chop block that it gave that.
It might have been I think there's a new rule about blocking. Can't block below the waist.
Yeah. Well, regardless, it's behind the line of scrimmage. So if they take this penalty, it will be administered from the line of scrimmage, not the spot anymore.
And a replay.
So I think they'll decline it.
I think they're accepting it, Stan.
It's a loss of 2.
Yeah, he accepted it. Replay 3rd down.
Okay.
So bring up 3rd and.
Well, I mean, yeah, regardless.
3rd and a bunch.
15 yards. So, but.
See, now, if that would have been the old way, that would have been a huge penalty because it's about 8 more yards.
Right. It would have been a spot foul, but it actually comes from the original line of scrimmage, which in high school football, that is good rule because it's hard for teams to pick up.
So 3rd and 19.
Yeah.
See what Coach Claybo calls here. Might just quick punt it, Stan.
I've been calling for it for years.
Cortez, straight drop. Pressure coming. He spins away, rolling to his left. Can't get no leverage on that. He sidearms it. Caught! First down!
Oh, wow. They're going to say he's out of bounds.
Oh.
They said he was out of bounds.
What? Are you sure? Did I miss? Did it not look like he was clearly in bounds?
You only have to have 1 foot in high school, don't you?
No, he's way out of bounds.
Yeah.
I was looking at the.
He was on the line.
Yeah, I was looking at the box out there where they give you the 3 yards on the sideline. I looked at the wrong line, so good call there by the ref. As you did see his feet come down on the line, so incomplete pass.
3:06, William Blount. Of course, now Cortez is a punter, too.
Yeah, he'll do all the punting.
So it's 4th and 19. And so now he's going to drop into that punting formation as they kind of did that sugar huddle at the line, acting like they might be going for it. But actually going to punt it away here.
Good kick. It'll be fielded by Eagleton at the 45. And Eagleton will probably get one more chance at scoring here.
2:58 to go.
After the punt, Eagleton will take over. First and 10.
What do y'all think about the color scheme? Orange pants and blue tops.
I like it. I
I
really like
I
the
like
new.
the orange. I like the orange with white.
I really like the new jerseys. I like the stripe on the side. We didn't have that last year. Did we?
No, I think it's
So,
I think it's an all new look. Kind of like Virginia,
That's
I'd kind of like to see him go back to the throwback colors.
the baby blue. You like that? That's kind of a joke that a lot of people call William Blount WB Witch Blue High School.
Yeah.
And baseball blue, royal or baby blue, big tackle there, gang tackle, but he got back to the line of scrimmage, did the running back. Yeah, the baseball team's got the baby blue, the football team's got the navy, and basketball has royal. So
I think at some point the football team is going to implement a baby blue uniform.
And I would like to see that.
So, and I was, everybody was saying that the Navy just came along when like Fickert came, but I think I saw an old video from '86, and the quality wasn't good, but I thought it might have been Navy also.
I think it's more of a royal at that time.
Okay.
They went to a royal at one point.
Play action fake, finds Kobe,
Cope's
got a
got running
chance,
room.
and gets a big play in down inside the 30 and tackled around the 20. Good play, little pick and pop there. Play action fake, flipped it over the top. As you'll see, they sold out the run there and then flipped it over to Cope. That's going to be Nathan's number one target this year.
But, Robbie, the reason they went away from royal is they did not want to be associated with
Florida Gators. Yeah.
With the orange and royal.
So why did they go to royal if they were baby blue?
Well, they said that the baby blue was hard to kit. It was
Oh.
like but now, with the technology and stuff,
yeah.
it's just a lot easier to do that. But it was hard. It was a hard color to match and so forth. So.
Has Heritage ever changed off of that blue?
Well, not really. They haven't. And so they, of course, they went to some gray and at one point, you remember?
And like almost brown.
Yeah. So
recently it was
the red and stuff. But you can see over there on the fence, their coaches, Heritage coaches, see they've got the baby blue on their shirt there.
Yeah. Quick 5-yard pass there. Clemmer flips it out. I believe that was Fox that time. Second quarter. We will have the skills competition. Eagleton, though, with a couple minutes left here, trying to get in the end zone. Clemmer takes it, rolling to his left. He's got a guy. He's got Cope, and he throws it out of bounds.
Out of bounds, incomplete. Cope tried, but he could keep his feet there. It was way out of bounds. He caught the ball.
He came open a little bit earlier. I think Nathan was looking at the flats first, and then saw him poke open, and it was just a little too late. There was no real estate there to make the catch. Third down, about 6.
It's been a long quarter, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Of course, both teams, Eagleton's thrown it all over the field. Blount's thrown a little bit, but.
Looks like double A gap blitz showed by the Governors. See if Clemmer takes it. Yep.
High snap.
And Hatcher had a chance to get him. Ellis can't get him, and he'll pick up 3, and it'll bring up 4th and 3.
Didn't even look like some of Eagleton's linemen
Actually,
got.
maybe 4th and 2.
Yeah, that was a
It
pretty
looked
good
like
spot,
some of
I think, too.
Eagleton's linemen didn't even get out of their stance, so I don't know if that was a miscommunication somewhere.
Maybe trying to sell the offsides.
Yeah.
4th and 2 with a minute 45. Only 13 seconds has went off in 3 plays.
I tell you the thing, Robbie, of course, both teams can look at stuff to work on here. One thing Eagleton needs to work on, I think, is snap a little bit. They've had several snaps that's thrown off their timing.
For sure. Clemmer with it.
But that's what tonight's for.
Takes it. Play action. Rolling to his right. And gets the first down inside the 15. And tackled around the 13. Another first down for the Royals. New set of downs. Coach Childs, assistant here for about 5 years under Coach Shadowins. Maryville High School graduate after he transferred from Smyrna. So he'll have his work cut out there for him, Stan, but I think he's got a good staff around him.
Yeah.
And finally getting a chance to show what he can do. Click. Good, powerful run there, getting 5 or 6. Down around the 6.
So I know Eagleton wants to try to punch it in right here, and I know William Blount wants to keep them out. So we'll see what happens, Robbie, right here in the last minute to go. But, it's a good opportunity for both situational football for both sides of the ball.
Yeah,
here.
you got really your first live goal line chance.
Faith Rodriguez, please report to the ticket booth.
As we're under 50 seconds when Nathan takes the snap. Split tailbacks. I believe it's Cope this time to his right. It'll be a handoff. Power football. Click. Not
going
going anywhere. Maybe 1 yard down to the 6. He was at the 7. See if Coach Childs calls timeout. He
I believe
will.
He has one left, doesn't he? So 32 seconds to go. He's going to use it.
We'll take one with him. We'll step away and take a little break here on the Gov Nation Network.
Vanderbilt plays Hawaii. Oh.
All right. 3rd and 3. They can still get a first down. High snap. Nathan gets it, breaks a tackle, spins back into it. Now he's going to have to get rid of it. And that's a big sack, and that's probably going to do it.
Robbie, and I think you talked about that behind the spot foul. I think on intentional grounding, that does not
Apply.
I can't apply with intentional
Is it still
grounding.
5 yards from there?
I guess, yeah, I think it's still. And, of course, loss of down.
Looks like Eagleton might have one chance to get lined up and throw a heave to the, why is the clock stopped?
Not sure. Unless they told them to, just so they could get one more play off, like I said. Well, now, wait a minute.
Nope.
What?
I think he spotted the clock being stopped.
Well, yeah, it was ticking down to 15, and it just stopped for 5 seconds.
Yeah, I know. I thought maybe they were just going to let them
get one more
play. It is just a glorified scrimmage. So, but
there ain't nothing you can do now. So, that's good right there. One shot here.
Now, I don't think it'll start on his. It should start on his
should
whistle, and not on the.
Yeah, he should wind it. That's what he's telling them right now. Tell them to get ready. So the Royals will have one shot
There they
at the end zone. 5 seconds left. Nathan in the gun. 2 receivers right, 1 left.
He'd get it off.
Flips it into the ground, and that'll do it for this first quarter. William Blount scores twice, misses 1 extra point. They score 13. The Royals do not score. And it'll be 13-0 your final in this quarter of action. Second quarter to follow. We'll have the skills competition. All the teams will gather around onto the field, and we'll do a 40-yard dash, a punt, a kick, a little throw. We'll take a couple-minute break and get set for that, and we'll come back with more here on the Gov Nation Network and AM 1470. All right, we'll start off with the punting competition. For Alcoa, it'll be Bacon Loudermilk. For Eagleton, it'll be Gabe Steinbach. Greenback will be Cooper Williams. Heritage will be Spencer Sepley. Maryville will be Zeke McCoy. And William Blount will be Brett Cortez. So they'll do it alphabetical order. Coach.
Well, we got to get some guys out here. We've only got the kid from Heritage, I believe, and
I see Maryville, Zeke.
oh, Zeke and is that Alcoa?
Yeah, Loudermilk. There comes Greenback. We're waiting on Eagleton. Coach Child's still trying to get Steinbach calmed down. He was a little
hot, wasn't he?
A little hot during the handshake line.
Here he comes over. Here comes Cortez.
And, there's a little bit of bad blood there between those two teams that trading out players. Not really trading out players, just Eagleton picking up about 10 kids in the last couple of years from William Blount.
Well, poached a lot of coaches, too.
A lot of coaches.
Punting first from Alcoa, Bacon Loudermilk.
All right. Bacon Loudermilk.
That's a name.
He'll step. They'll get a punt from the 20-yard line. Looks like they'll have a couple steps to gather, and they can't go past the 20. He'll kick it. Kind of wobbly, but a decent punt. Down to about the 33.
About 47 on that one right there.
47. So that's going to be a good one, good target right there. Now Steinbach for Eagleton. Well,
where'd he go? He was coming out there, and then
he's down there. Is that him in
the end zone?
by the
he
pylon?
needed the ball.
He
needs a ball. He needs a kicking ball. He had to go back and get one. So
his second boot was pretty good during the quarter. So
yeah, it wasn't a spiral though. It was end over end.
Yeah.
So the ones that are going to win this usually spiral it. Left-footed kicker. End over end, just short. It's the 37.
About 4 yards short.
We'll give him the 38.
So it's about a 42-yarder off for him right there. So
now Greenback, Cooper Williams.
with the green shoes on.
Good kick.
Good hang time.
Oh, but it's short. I think it's a tie. Maybe just a yard short of the Eagleton. So it puts him in the third. Didn't quite get the spiral to turn all the way over.
But a good-looking kick. Good kick, Robbie, to
Kepley, Spencer Kepley now here for the Mountaineers.
if you're covering it, it's a coverage team right there for the.
Yes, that was a real good coverage kick. There's a spiral.
That's going to be
but
close.
Nope. He did get second place, though. So I noticed that Steinbach has gained a yard.
And then here comes Maryville.
Yeah, Zeke
McCoy is going to give Loudermilk a run for his money, I think, here, Robbie.
He's a receiver for Maryville.
Maybe not.
He's going to be last.
Yeah.
So Cortez knows what he's got to beat. He needs about a 48-yard punt. The crowd getting behind him.
That was 39 there for Mr. McCoy.
Cortez will take it. Couple steps. Booms it!
Oh, easy. He's going to win it.
Brett Cortez with a bomb punt.
51 yards right there, guys.
And the skills competition goes first to William Blount on the punt.
Excuse me, 61 yards.
61
yards. Wow.
Second goes to Alcoa's Loudermilk. And third place went to Heritage's Kepley. So William Blount wins the punt contest. Now it'll be a kick off of the tee. Alcoa will be Kieran Tyson. Eagleton's will be Gabe Steinbach again. Greenback will be Gio Astillo. Heritage, Vladimir Artiga. Maryville, Preston Trenum. And Brady Plemons will kick for your Governors. tell you in high school, a kicker that puts it in the end zone is very valuable.
Yeah, 60. If you can kick it 60-something yards, Robbie.
Yeah,
60 yards.
60 yards, and the other team has to start at the 20. It eliminates any big plays and, no momentum shifts after scoring. It's just a big thing. So here's Tyson. Good kick. Going to be landing at the 23.
24 maybe, Robbie.
24, looks like, yeah.
I'm going to give him about 56 yards on that one. So that would have been about to the 4.
Yep.
Just short if you kicked it from the 40. So.
Yeah, a touchback. What are we going to say? A touchback would need to get to the 20? No, yeah.
So now we're going out of order here, or that's Maryville kicker, isn't it?
I guess. Yeah, that's Trentham. Preston Trentham.
Kicking now, I'm sorry, is Maryville, Preston Trentham.
So I guess Eagleton. The nice kick, too. It's going to be close. It's going to beat it.
Yep, that will be a touchback.
Right at 60.
59.75, Stan.
Okay.
If you can get it to the 20, you can beat him. So now Heritage will kick. It'll be Artiga.
Yep.
Yeah, Vladimir Artiga. Sounds like a...
I was getting ready to say, he sounds like a kicker. So we'll see how he does here.
Low line drive, short.
Couple of yards short.
I like the idea though. You hit it lower like that and let it.
Yeah.
Ball spotted at the 23. Next to kick, Green.
About 57 yards for him, Robbie. So they're all right there together, aren't they?
Yeah. Greenback next.
I'm not sure why we went out of order on this, but
Steinbach might have requested it because he just played a game, then he punted, and
but wouldn't have Greenback went next though, second? If Steinbach wanted to go.
Yeah.
That's
That's true too. Right-footed kicker got underneath it too much, and that'll fall short of the 30. So Maryville still leads with a 59.75 kick.
So
Steinbach
will be the next one up. Then we'll be followed by
Brady
Clemens for William Blount. Steinbach's going to be a
like
pretty good kick, but it's going to be
got under it too.
Right to the 30.
So about right at 50 yards on that one.
All right, so if you could kick a touchback, Brady, you're going to win the competition. William Blount's already won the punting contest. See if the junior right-footed kicker has a chance. In front of the home crowd. Going back about 10 yards. Low line drive. Couldn't get it there. And that'll be it. Maryville's.
About 53 is Brady on that one. So, yes, Maryville's. Preston Trentham.
Yep. And then Heritage will get second, and Alcoa will get third.
So, next up will be your pass contest.
So, Alcoa, their quarterback, starting quarterback, I guess, is hurt. And then you got Eli Graff, the backup quarterback. I'm not sure if the quarterback's back. I know he transferred in, but they're going to use Eli Owens, the big 5-star tight end. He'll be throwing for them, which I know he pitched growing up. You're talking about the offer stand. He's got them from everybody.
Yep.
Alabama, Michigan, Tennessee. They all want him. He'll throw from the 20. Eli takes 2 steps.
Might have got up too much air on it.
Yeah, I don't think he got enough under it, but it's a good something to throw it at. something to shoot at anyways.
About 56. Yeah, that's what I'm going to get him at. But I think he put a little bit too much air under it, Robbie.
I think it'll take 60 to win it.
Yeah, yes.
Here comes Clemmer.
Clemmer.
A little bit of a duck.
He's right at
the
45,
35.
Yeah, 45 yards, though, I think.
Yep.
On his.
Now, for Greenback, it'll be Madden McNeil. He's
going to be close to Clemmer. Couple of short, couple of
Oh, no, Owens might have won it. Just
43. So here comes
is this Wesley Deck? Yeah. Wesley's one of the top quarterbacks in the county this year.
And then I think Maryville, Graham Coulter might have a chance too, Robbie. So we'll see what those two throw. But
Wesley
will be short.
They'll be short.
Just about 6 yards short.
Yep. We'll give him just a little over 50, maybe 51 yards for Wesley Deck. Here comes Graham Coulter, who is the Alcoa transferred over to Maryville.
Fighting for that starting position with him and Cobble's son, yeah, Kenny Cobble's son. One step and throw. That's a good arm. Just short of Eli by about 2 yards. Good throw there by Graham. So Cortez needs another 60-yarder.
About 56 right there.
57, 58 maybe.
Yeah, 58, I'm going to say.
And just a yard short.
Wow.
Oh, they're going to give Cortez second.
Yep. Just barely beat the Maryville.
So Eli Owens wins first, Cortez second, and Coulter third.
That was not even a quarterback won the throwing competition.
Yeah, I watched the guy one night down here for Heritage throw it 84 yards when I was in school. He was not a quarterback either. And now the big moment.
This is one of the favorites.
This is what we come for.
Yeah.
The lineman dash. For Alcoa, it'll be Blue Kennedy. Eagleton will be Tyson Click. Greenback will be Cade Brown. Heritage will be Carson Weber. Maryville will be Carson Lunsford. And for William Blount, Luke Watkins. And that's the way they'll line up. Actually, no, that's not how they'll line up. Looks like Click will be at the top.
And then Alcoa.
Then Alcoa's
Kennedy.
Kennedy.
Yeah, Blue Kennedy. Greenback was third there.
And then the rest are in order.
Heritage, Maryville, William Blount. So they're going to run 40 yards. So they're going to run from 30 to 30, Robbie.
Yeah, for the Greenback boys are always a lot smaller because they're single A. And they're off. And Maryville's got it. The lead. No, here comes Heritage. Heritage is going to do it.
Yeah.
About a 4-9.
Carson Weber.
Carson Weber, here's your instant replay. As at the 30, it'll be Weber. And I think Maryville got second and Alcoa. It might have been a tie. I do not know. But it's definitely going to be Carson Weber getting first place for the Mountaineers. Now for the backs. So it'll be Scales for Alcoa, Fox for Eagleton, Brady Allison for Greenback, Davidson for Heritage, Manu for Maryville, and Jackson for William Blount.
So we've got 4 different winners, Robbie. 4 different schools have won 4 different competitions. So we'll see if we can go 5 for 5.
Who will get the bragging rights? Looked like Alcoa got started.
Yeah, it's going to be Alcoa.
Yeah, Alcoa, then Heritage.
Yeah, it looks
did he not get a final? Well, a replay's not going to show it because he was already a body ahead of everybody. Either timed it perfectly or whatnot. And there's your winner, Jewel Scales. And that's going to do it for us, guys, tonight here from the Maryville Orthopedic Jamboree at William Blount High School. William Blount in the first quarter takes care of action 13-0 over Eagleton. Next Friday night at 6:30, join us here on the GovNation Network and AM 1470 as we'll have the pregame from Mike Whitefield as the Govs will host the Austin East Roadrunners from Knoxville. Until then, so long and God bless.